Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Let's Learn with AR. Since it's afternoon here, if you're watching this video at afternoon time, so good afternoon to you as well. Otherwise, good morning, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Today's topic is related to a poem that is Marriage by Marianne Moore. One of the best works of Marianne Moore, and this poem is about wedding or marriage. Our writer, Marianne Moore, thinks that it's not important that you make announcement whenever you get married. Even she is not married. So in this poem, we will go through the short introduction of Marianne Moore, summary of the poem, and there is a question that why Adam and Eve has been mentioned in this poem. And at the last, we have a themes. So let's get started. Marianne Moore. It's not Marianna, okay? It's Marianne Moore. Marianne Moore, the American modernist poet, never married. This poem is about marriage, but she never married. She led a private life and dedicated much of her time to her literary pursuits. Despite not marrying, she made significant contributions to the world of poetry. Means she has a huge contribution in poetry and other literary works and literature during the 20th century. Now let's come to the summary of the poem, that what is in this poem. Marriage by Marianne Moore is a modernist exploration of the complexities inherent in the institution of marriage. Now why the word institution of marriage has been mentioned? Institution of marriage means it's not important, or it's not important for the people to make their life like an open book for the people. They come, they read about you. There should be some things that should be private. For example, she thinks that whenever you get married, it's not important to make announcement to the people that I'm getting married. That is why she never married. Now we don't know that she married or not, but if we Google it, it comes that she never married. This poem begins with a satirical tone. Now what is satirical tone? Why the word satirical tone has been mentioned? Satirical tone, that's why it has been mentioned, because she thinks that why the people are making announcement whenever they get married. Describing a horse-drawn carriage as a symbol of societal expectations and conventions. And she thinks that the people are those horses who always obey the rules and regulation of society. Whatever the society tells them, they obey. Moore uses vivid and unconventional imagery to paint a picture of a world that demands conformity and adherence to traditional norms. Conformity means like you obey the rules and regulation, the standards of the society. You think whatever the society tells, that's right. You don't have your personal opinions. That comes in conformity. So Marianne Moore also thinks that it's not important that you go to the same way like what the society tells you. As the poem progresses, Moore introduces the theme of individuality, emphasizing the uniqueness of each person within the context of marriage. And she also focuses on individuality. She criticized the notion of blindly conforming to societal expectations. And she thinks that you always obey the rules and regulation blindly, whatever the society tells you. Highlighting the absurdity of sacrificing one's identity for the sake of conformity. And the most important sentence, that we always sacrifice our own identity for what? For the societal expectations, or what the society thinks about, what the society demands from us. We sacrifice our identity. And she thinks that it's not important that you always do the same, whatever the society tells you. The poet implies a fragmented and non-linear structure. Now in this poem she has used non-linear structure, means there is no rhythm in the poem, no rhyme scheme. Reflecting the fragmented nature of societal expectations, she talked about societal expectations. She uses a mix of free verse, and she has used she uses the language like in a free verse there is no rhyme scheme, and carefully crafted language to convey her message. But she has mentioned each and everything carefully or clearly to tell you about marriage, creating a sense of discord that mirrors the challenges inherent in martial relationships, like your marriage relationship, or you whenever you are with someone in relationship. Throughout the poem, Moore incorporates references to various cultural and historical themes. Now, she has also mentioned different cultures, different elements. We will also go through one question, that why Adam and Eve has been mentioned in this poem in the upcoming slides. Adding layers of meaning to her critique, she suggests that true martial harmony requires a balance between individuality and conformity. And she challenges the notion that marriage should be a rigid, predetermined structure. In the closing lines, Moore introduces the image of a diamond ring as a symbol of the enduring and precious aspects of marriage. This image contrasts with the earlier, more critical tone, suggesting that while marriage may have its challenges, there are also valuable and lasting elements worth preserving. Now, why the word diamond ring has been mentioned? She thinks that whenever we give a diamond ring to someone or any ring to someone, we think that now she will be always with him or her, or he will be always with her. It means that just the diamond ring decides you, means tells you, decides this, that you will be always with him or her. So it's also one kind of criticizing the society about the small thing like ring. In summary, marriage is a thought-provoking and nuanced poem that critiques societal expectations surrounding marriage through vivid imagery, unconventional language, and a fragmented structure. In these lines, again, the structure of the poem has been discussed, and it's my suggestion for you all that when you complete this video, just go through the poem, that what has been mentioned in the poem, then you will easily understand the whole summary. Marianne Moore challenges conventional views and encourages readers to reconsider the complexities and contradictions with the institution of marriage. And she suggests us that it's not important that you always go for conformity or always follow the rules and regulation of society. Whenever you are going to married, or it's not important to make announcement and to tell the people that I'm getting married. Now it's the most important question. That was summary. Why Adam and Eve has been mentioned in this poem. This question can be asked from you. In this one, Marianne Moore has also mentioned history. So this is about history. In Marianne Moore's poem Marriage, the mention of Adam and Eve serves as a cultural and biblical references. Now, if we talk about religion, the incident or the names of Adam and Eve has been mentioned in Bible as well as Quran. References to emphasize the enduring nature of societal expectations and norms related to marriage. The reference of Adam and Eve invokes the biblical narrative of the first man and woman, highlighting the long-standing historical, cultural roots of traditional martial rules and expectations. By alluding to Adam and Eve, however, Moore draws attention to the age-old associations and expectations placed on individuals within the institution of marriage. So she also compares that incident with the institution of marriage. She thinks that Adam and Eve, they were the first who got connect, or who were allied with each other, who got married with each other. She thinks that. That is why it's important, means by that incident we got familiarity that there is the system, or there is the concept of marriage. Now it's all about like different perspectives, means everyone thinks differently about any incident. If we talk about religion, Muslims think different about that incident. The same Christians think different about that incident, about Adam and Eve. The same, you might have studied the poem Paradise Lost by John Milton. In that poem, in different way, the incident has been mentioned. So every incident has different perspectives. This references contributes to the poem's broader critique of societal norms and the challenges individuals face when navigating the tension between conforming to established traditions and maintaining their individuality. The mention of Adam and Eve also adds a layer of complexity to the poem's explorations of relationships, suggesting that the expectations placed on couples have deep historical and cultural roots. Now, why again here cultural and historical word or roots have been mentioned? For example, if in your family, if someone gets married, what do you think? What kind of tradition she follows or he follows whenever he or she gets married? She always follows or he always follows the rules and regulation, the tradition of his own family or her own family. So Marianne Moore thinks that it's all about history, it's all about traditions, the traditions which you follow, the history which you follow. As I said, Marianne Moore is not married, but we don't know. Maybe in private life, she has or she had a connection with someone, but we don't know. That's why she thinks that it's not important to make announcement whenever you get married, or you're just a diamond ring cannot decide that you are married, or you will, or it if it decides, it means you will always be bound to him or to her. Moore's use of biblical imagery prompts readers to consider the enduring influence of these cultural narratives on societal attitudes and towards marriage. Themes. So the first theme we are having, that is conformity versus individuality. The poem critically examines societal expectations and norms related to marriage. It highlights the tension between conforming to traditional standards and maintaining individuality within the marriage-marital relationship. Moore challenges the idea that conformity is essential for a successful marriage. Satire and societal expectations. Now these all themes are easy. I have already discussed each and everything in the summary as well as in that question, that why Adam and Eve has been mentioned in this poem. So you will easily understand these themes if you have attentionally or carefully listened that summary. Using a satirical tone, the poem mocks the rigid expectations imposed by society. Now again, she is mocking the society on individuals, especially within the context of marriage. The marriage of the horse-drawn carriage becomes a symbol of societal conventions, and Moore critiques the absurdity of blindly adhering to these expectations. Fragmentation and discord, that's the third theme. And the fourth theme we are having, that is complexity of marriage. So the short explanation has been given. You might have studied these all. So this was all about today's. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If this video has sparked your interest, I suggest you to like, share, comment and do subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.